What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on LCID stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on a price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news and I will show you that we have quite interesting news directly related to its deliveries. And at the end of this video, I'll share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this point, and my main assumption was that we should have another small leg to the downside in order to complete this movement from this top to basically this bottom. And my main assumption was that we should hit the $10 mark, and we hit it. And definitely from this point we were not far from the $10 mark at around 4.5%, but I started to tell you about this movement to the downside right after we hit this range of resistance and had a rollover. And definitely it is very technical because we completed 5 waves inside the ending 5th wave. And on a slightly bigger scale, we have from this top, we have this is our first wave, second, third, fourth, and this is the wave to the bottom that is completing the 5th wave. And definitely because of this, probably we might have the next leg to the upside, because technically $10 mark, it is a very good psychological number, and it is the price of this SPAC merger between CCIV and Lucid Motors. And definitely from this range we might see a bounce, but everything I will show you in my technical analysis. And for now, let's continue with the fundamental news. So first of all, I want to show you the Barry Bear's workshop channel, and I covered it multiple times, and he makes very good work of flyovers around the Lucid Motors plant. So first of all, let me show you this lot. It is still full of vehicles, and definitely we can see even more vehicles on their second lot right here, as you can see. Previously we saw only part of these vehicles, and right now it is more than double of amount of vehicles. And definitely these vehicles, I think it might be up to 500 vehicles in this lot, because each and every row contains about 40 vehicles, give or take. And this means 500 vehicles right here, about 300 vehicles on their previous lot. And let me show you their main production, their main lot, the very first one. It is right here. And it is also full of vehicles, but as you can see, they removed several vehicles from the third rows, from this row. Right here we also don't have a lot of vehicles, but we still have 2 more rows right here. And this lot is also quite empty. So definitely we can see a lot of vehicles stored on the plant, and because of this, a lot of people still has some doubts about the story of this vehicle, because probably on the one hand it might be very good news that they are ramping up their production, but on the other hand vehicles that are not ready to be shipped, and in this case it is quite bad news. But let me show you this article. We are on autoblog.com, and let me show you that right here we have some comments from Lucid CFO Sherry House. And she said, Lucid's gap in production and delivery was primarily a function of vehicles distributed across 3 areas of the delivery process: vehicles in transit, vehicles awaiting pre-delivery inspection, and vehicles awaiting delivery to a customer. And also she said she expected vehicles produced to continue to outpace vehicles delivered in the near term as Lucid accelerates production and starts delivering internationally. And in my opinion, it is the reason why we can see a lot of vehicles on their parking lot, because let me show you their official website. They have plenty of showrooms in the United States, in the territory of the United States, and several of them in the territory of Canada. On top of that, they have 3 showrooms in Europe and 1 in Saudi Arabia. And definitely to deliver these vehicles in Europe and in Saudi Arabia, it is a completely different task for the logistics. And definitely they have to collect these vehicles in order to ship them in Europe and in Saudi Arabia. That's why, in my opinion, these vehicles are ready to be shipped probably in Europe or in Saudi Arabia. And I think it is quite good news in general, because they have to deliver, in my opinion, they will deliver these vehicles by the end of this quarter and by the end of this year. And this will lead to better numbers in their revenue and other fundamental indices. And let me show you that in general, this company is still hiring. And previously, about a month ago, they had about 3.9 thousand employees. As you can see, we are on their LinkedIn webpage. And they still have about 1.2 thousand job openings. And this means they are still growing. And in my opinion, in the long-term perspective, it is quite good sign, because this company is ramping up their production. They are heavily constructing, let me show you right here, they are heavily constructing new production facilities. And because of this, in the next several years, we might see an increase in their fundamentals, and this might lead to much higher prices. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, what should we expect next from the price action? Definitely we have completed the entire structure, and let me switch to 4 hours time frame. We have completed structure even from this top, and we completed the structure even from this swing high, because this bottom is the confluence in between several crucial points. First of all, as I already mentioned, it is a round number of $10 mark. And the second one, it is the completion of entire structure from the technical standpoint. This means we have more chances to see movement to the upside. And if you want to invest in this asset, definitely these ranges of about $10 mark is quite lucrative ranges where you can add to your position. And if you want to have more confirmation, if you are a swing trader, just wait for the confirmation when we'll see the next movement to the upside and the retracement. Let me show you right here. If we'll have this range of about $10 mark as the lowest point, we might have next leg to the upside, retracement, and at this point you can start to accumulate your position with the stop loss slightly below this bottom. And in this case you will be on a quite safer territory with the low number of potential losses and with a quite high range of potential profit. So definitely this should be the signal for you to enter your swing trade position. And I think in the next video I will set a price target if we will have this movement to the upside. And basically from the technical standpoint, that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy,